So at first, you want to start with two boxes. One is hot and one is not, meaning one has the scent. So this one in the video is the hot box. You can set the searches yourself, but it is helpful having someone else be able to help, just because then you're learning to read your dog instead of knowing exactly what is where. So yeah, you want to start with just two at first, leave them open until they get more comfortable and understand. So we use a Q-tip. It is in a straw and it has 1 to 2 drops of birch oil. Go. So you just want to start that way, and then when you ask your dog to find it, you are going to treat directly in the box so they understand sit. So they understand that the scent is what is giving them the reward and not just putting their nose in a box. So Minnie, come here. So for example, here, find it. Find it. Yes, so when he puts his nose in the box, you want to treat directly inside of the box. Find it. So as long as his nose is in the box, you want to continue treating. Yes! Yes, good boy. Just like that, repetitively, yes! As long as his nose is in there, you want to give them positive affirmation. Yes, good boy. And treat in the box. As they get more comfortable, yes! You will be able to, move out and treat directly from your hand. Yes, good boy. Yes. So, yes, good boy, come here. So you can use a lot of different things for a search command. We use find it. A lot of people use search. We have a girl in our class that says use the force. So it's really whatever you want to do. Find it. Yes, you do want to just not really encourage them getting directly inside of the box. Yes, like he does. But yeah, after you get more comfortable with this, you can start closing the boxes, adding, yes, good boy, more boxes, and move to different containers. Okay, good boy. So yeah, we just do that in short stints. You can shuffle the boxes around, obviously. Yes, good boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely if you have someone, come here, that can set the hide for you, it is definitely beneficial. Because when you know where it is, you're not really reading your dog, you already know exactly where it is. So yeah, it's really, really simple. I recommend, if you can, if you will be handling the odor, to put gloves on. This is what we use. It is in a straw, so the oil is not touching, yes, good boy, you can't eat it. The oil's not touching the box or anything, so you can reuse your boxes. So yeah, we just use a size Chewy box. You can always, if you forget easily like I do, you can mark whatever box you're using, so you know that this is the box with the scents, so you're not rewarding in the wrong place. I cut off the flaps, yes, on the first box I used for him, just because he was a little iffy on, yes, good boy, the flaps, since he's so little, but with larger breeds it's not really much of a thing. Yes, so yeah, eventually you can treat out of the box, yes, when they're starting to get a really good grasp on the smell is what's giving me the food, I'm getting treats, yes, right next to the scent, versus from you. Because they do kind of start, if you treat too much from your hand, looking at you like you should know what where the box is or what, yes, they should be doing, instead of associating the scent, yes, with treats. Like I said, with him we're pretty far along, so yes, we do treat away from the source. like with boxes, but we still treat, yes, very close to the item. With, yes, we're currently doing vehicles in class, so I do treat him right at the source, yes, to encourage him being specific versus just your general area, yes, because as you do get higher up, the judges are going to want you to say, be able to, yes, pinpoint exactly where your dog is hitting versus the general area. Yes, good boy. So yeah, it's really, really simple, and it's a really fun sport. Yes, he absolutely loves it, and it's something that I definitely see myself sticking with, yes, for a very long time. But yeah, we do boxes, and now, you can use different items, suitcases, yes, different, like items, and just, all sorts of different things, yes, for when you start searching in, like to do more actual item searches, just, as opposed to the boxes, yes, but they do catch on really quickly, especially, he's a companion breed and it's doing really well. So I do think most dogs, yes, are able to figure it out quite easily. We don't have anyone in our class that seems to struggle very much with it. It's not that one, honey. Yes, good boy. But yeah, that's just, the intro kind of basics and, flat work to it. You can always, if you want, yes, just pull out the scent and, treat at the scent instead of doing, yes, boxes. But, I find the boxes really do help and are a good, yes, like a thing that they'll see fairly often. Yes, good boy. But yeah, that's kind of how I would start. Once they figure it out, you can, add, yes, 3 or 4 boxes, and go from there. So we're just using birch oil. You can buy, it's so gross, you can buy it all sorts of places, yes, or you can buy scent work kits on Amazon, which is what I did. It has anise, birch, and a couple other scents, yes. But yeah, I would just work on birch. It's a really strong scent, yes, and very easy for them to figure out. I would do, yes, 1 to 2 drops on your Q-tip, and you can use that scent for a while. It stays really strong. This Q-tip's probably a month and a half old, so yes, it's not something you're really gonna have to make more of. The scent lasts forever. So yep, that's about it. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Yes, you're a good boy. But at this phase, you're not trying to, yes, train a solid, like a tell. You're just trying to get them to show you the item, yes, and find it, versus, trying to train a specific sit or down or anything like that. Their tails do develop over time. He used to just wag his tail when he found it. Yes, good boy. But now he'll sit occasionally or lay down. So it really just depends on your dog. Yes, and just learning to read them, which I feel like is the hardest part for me, was learning to read specifically what my dog was telling me versus just learning to really trust him and trust my training. But we've been doing it for a few months now, and it's definitely really fun. Like I said, it's super easy to set up at home. It's, you can use shoes, all sorts of stuff when you reach, that point, yes, but, we use chewy boxes, all sorts of stuff. So, yep, it's pretty easy. Okay, you're just milking it now. Leave it, come on. But yeah, that's about the basics. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I hope that this is helpful.